News Storm Team.
Well, 6:15 here on your balmy Tuesday morning. If you haven't stepped outside yet, you might be a little surprised.
Yeah.
It's balmy out there already.
Yeah, temperatures already in the 70s, some 80s. It's a warm morning. Dew points in the 60s, nearing 70 in some locations. We'll see that through most of the day. That humidity is going to help probably fuel some severe weather later in the day. We'll keep an eye on it, though, because there still is a chance it actually misses and maybe is a little bit farther to the east than expected this morning.
Sure.
Yeah, well, we'll start this off on our KX cam overlooking Bismarck right now. Got some clear skies, got some cloud covers trying to build itself in. Rain wants to move itself in, but is struggling a bit right now. Temperatures across the in Bismarck right now, 71 degrees, a south-southeast wind right around 10 miles per hour, and our feels like at 71 as well. Up in Minot, you got some clouds, you got some sun. Temperatures right now in Minot, though, sitting at 76 degrees. You got a south wind at 16 miles per hour, and your dew points sitting right around 67 degrees right now. Satellite radar is showing us clear out to the east into the north central. We have some cloud cover trying to build into the south central. This band of rain still moving in. We are going to continue to probably see some rain expand out here on the back side of this, but it'll continue to move east through the rest of the morning. We'll have rain chances on and off probably through most of the day. Some areas might not see much. Air quality index right now down to the south central. You do have this moderate rating up to the north and to the northwest. We do have moderate ratings, but really close to being back in the good. We'll have to keep an eye on it. That rain could help actually make the air qualities go back to good in many locations, and winds don't really show that we're going to get any more smoke into the region, but we'll keep an eye on it. Things obviously always change. Temperatures right now showing us we have 60s, we have 70s, we still even have some 80s. Watford City already at 81 through this morning. We'll continue to warm up through the day. It's going to be another warm one. We're going to be far above average, but luckily short of our record for most. The wind speeds and directions 5 to, let's go 15 miles per hour from the south. These winds will pick up. 10 to 20 mile per hour winds could be expected through this afternoon. We'll see wind gusts most likely up to 25, 30 miles per hour. Those winds are going to probably stay like that through the rest of the week. It just looks to be a windy few days ahead for us, and it's going to be warm. Highs in the upper 80s all the way to the maybe triple digits out to the west. Sydney could see 100, and wouldn't surprise me if we see more sun throughout the day. If areas like Watford City, Williston, Wolf Point, you also get to the triple digits similar to what we had yesterday afternoon. Just going to be a warm day. Many of us so here in the central portion of the state back into those lower 90s once again. SPC outlook for today's show is a non-severe thunderstorm threat out to the west into the north central, and then we have this marginal risk down to the south central into the northeast, a slight risk down to the southeast. Biggest concerns for today, golf ball sized hail, heavy winds, can't count out heavy rains as well. Some of these storms do develop. Precision cast shows we have rain on and off throughout the day, have some thunderstorms embedded with that. Looks like the severe weather wants to stay down to that southeast corner, but we'll have to keep an eye on it through this afternoon. We'll be clear tonight, have some rain up to the north, northwest through tomorrow morning, and then we'll have another chance of some severe weather, mostly out to the east, but could develop down to the south central as well. Williston 5-day forecast got us sitting in the 90s the next 2 days, 80s for Thursday, 80s for Friday, and on Saturday. Dickinson 90s the next 2 days, 80s for Thursday, then all the way through the start of the weekend. Your Minot 7-day forecast, well, that shows a similar outlook over the next few days. 90s the next 2 days, 80s start Thursday, and they stick around all the way through Monday. Most afternoons having that isolated shower or thunderstorm. 90s here in Bismarck the next 2 days, then 80s all the way through Monday.
I suppose if there's any benefit to all this is that the lows don't drop so low even when we get back down to the 80s. We saw we're in the 60s.
Yeah, we're going to stay in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
Really what we were doing beforehand as well. We just had that really warm night last night.
Yeah.
A lot of that air sort of got stuck in the region and sort of still there this morning. But yeah, we'll leave. Even if we're warm today, looks like we're going to cool back down to those 60s tonight, so it'll feel nicer.
All right. Very good. Thank you, Stone.
Keep it with us here on Good Day Dakota as we